visual feedback that will inform your final design decisions and help you determine how your building design will perform throughout the course of its lifetime. With the Revit Live Cloud service, architects can easily turn Revit and Revit LT models into immersive experiences in just one click. By exploring the model in virtual reality, designers can understand and
All right, so hello and welcome to our free online lesson for today, and I'm Shafiq Farhan as a product manager, D&M, design and manufacturing. So I will focus on topics which related to building information modeling, which is BIM, how to create mechanical BIM products. So before I start in details, let me give some brief idea on what our topics are going to look like for today. Right, so thanks everyone for joining our free online lesson. I will like to thanks for Ivy, for Lee, Suresh, Miss Gina, Manjit, Shamim. Right, so I do believe if you are joining this session, so you are looking for something that good for your BIM modeling. So this will be the idea on how we start from scratch, from zero, from Revit, and how we want to create our detailed product design. So let me go to the slide first. So before I start, please subscribe our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, then you can directly subscribe and also make sure that you are clicking the ring bell button there, because we are providing more of very good topics for free online lesson. So for example, the topics is related to your industry, then make sure that you are going to see the video. So let's check into our content for today. So our content for today is about, the first one is Revit modeling. So where is my Revit model and how I want to open my Revit model into a product design software. So that will be the first content for today. The second one, how I want to create a manufacturing detail model. So means I have idea on creating my own chiller or my own AHU. Okay, so how I want to create that model inside. Okay, and the third one will be focused on mechanical BIM models and how to export the BIM to a Revit families. So that will be the content of our free online lesson for today. So thanks everyone that joined, and also for those that are going to see our live from YouTube, I want to say hi. All right, so now I want directly go to our objective. So this will be the basic idea for the first one, BIM MEP. Right, so BIM is stand for Building Information Modeling. Right, every details in your building, okay, so every information that you have in your building, we call it as a BIM, building. While MEP is stand for Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing. Right, so this will be on how, for example, you are a mechanical consultant or you are a mechanical manufacturer. So how you can create your own model inside this Revit. So for mechanical, we are focusing on HVAC, which is you put it your diffuser or air terminal, then do the ducting, and also you put the mechanical equipment inside there. Okay, for electrical, you can do electrical systems, the power system, and also you can also create a cable tray and conduit, these two. Okay, but while for the plumbing, you can easily put your equipment, and also you will see from your equipment, you want to create a piping system. Later, you just put your fitting and also your valve inside plumbing system. So basically, all this equipment, all these parts, these item families already inside the Revit itself. So how I want to make sure that I use the correct one and how I want to create. So that will be the main concept. Right. So basically, the foundation of the BIM, okay, for a Revit, normally we start to use Revit to predict and design model. So this will be how we start the Revit. Okay, so also we coordinate the building from different disciplines, multi-disciplines design. For example, M&E plus structure plus architecture. All of them want to coordinate the design. Okay, and also can do a conduct energy analysis, which is already inside the Revit itself. Just need to click on the energy analysis. You need to have insight to do the energy analysis. So, and then extend the model estimation, detail fabrication, and also installation. That will be how Revit works. Okay, but when you go with the solution, this will be the solution. So Revit, you can start from conceptual to design stage to detail and fabrication install. But the issue is now for today's topic, where is the location for a BIM manufacturer? How BIM manufacturer want to do their own BIM item, the detailed product item to Revit. So that will be the loophole for here. So the solution that Autodesk gives for everyone from Autodesk MEP solution. So you can also include this solution, which is include inside product design manufacturing collection. Right? For manufacturer, okay, for those that create a very detailed product design, you can use Inventor Professional, because Inventor Professional, they will have one features that can integrate also with your BIM design. Okay, also you can do the collaboration using your Inventor Professional with the BIM. Okay, so let me go with the topics, the first topic, which is how to import Revit as a reference model in Inventor. Okay, so this will be the first topic. After that, after I've done how I want to make it my design automation, for example, I have a few types of design later I will show. Okay, how we want to make it from Inventor to do the automation and transfer to Revit families. And the last part, which is how to export my Inventor to RFA. So let's go to our software. So I will go to the product first. So I believe everyone know this software. This will be the Revit software with the R symbol, the R blue color symbols. Okay, I'm using Autodesk Revit 2021. Okay, and this will be the design that I already create using Revit software. So you can set your ground floor, your floor plans, and also you can also set your 3D view inside this. Okay, but the issue is, as a manufacturer, okay, for this case, I'm as a owning manufacturer. So this area, for this case, okay, I'm as a owning manufacturer. So how I want to make it my owning very details inside the software that can integrate with Revit. So that will be the issue. So let's go to another software, which is, we call it as Inventor. So the first step, normally people will open or import a Revit files. So how to import, you can click on this top. So just go to here in this one, click on this manage, imports, okay, and you can directly import your Revit files to your Inventor. Okay, that will be the first step. So once you import your Inventor can open your Revit file, something look like this. Okay, as you can see, this will be a very once. Okay, it will become an assembly for everything. Okay, you can also see the every single component. Okay, for example, this one is stair, walls, windows, and all the components from Revit itself. Okay, so now I, as a owning manufacturer, the first step that I need to do, I need to create my own owning design first. So this will be my owning design. Okay, in order to make it my design able to communicate, to collaborate with Revit, so what I should do, I need to make sure that my design is fully automated first. Okay, so I believe if you're not sure on how to automate your design, you can check out our YouTube also. So we already give on how we start to do our automation. So in this design, I try to change the design concept for this model. Okay, the panel configuration. So in this order, because I do believe everyone know about Revit detail level. You will see this one have fine, medium, and also coarse. So these three. So in iLogic also, you can make it this detail before you convert it to your Revit families. So for this example, I want to change the numbers of these slabs from 10 to 6. And also I want to change this detail, okay, because the fine you will also include the screw. So now I want to make it this screw disappear or to suppress it. So I just need to click on course and then click apply. So this software will help you to automatically generate everything, your model. So no need to create one by one design. So just need to have one full automation design, the design that already automate. Okay, after you are very happy with your design, so this will be the next step and the next concept. So this example, which is focused not on mechanical yet. So for this design, I just need to click on this environment, choose BIM content. Okay, inside BIM content, what I can do, I can simply click on this button, which is export building component. Okay, so this will be the idea on how I want to create one by one, parts by parts. Okay, so just need to click yes and click again yes before this model will be compiled into one solid body. Okay, so for this case, I want to make it everything included. Okay, so to compile everything, we need to shrink wrap first before we export into a building component, which you can save as a families later on. So over here, again, you need to click on the export building component. Export building component. So just wait a little bit, then your IAM or IPT file will save as RFA over here. So you can choose either 3 types of file. The first one is a RFA, which is Revit family, and I believe all of you want this type of file. Okay, the second thing is IFC, and the last part, which is ADSK. Okay, if you are facing issue that you have designed from other software. For example, you have the step file software, or you have DWG software or DWG file. So what you can do, you can open using Inventor and convert it into a BIM RFA, a BIM exchange. So from DWG, from step to a RFA. So this will be the concept sim. Then you just need to, I save into my desktop. I just save. And then within using my Revit, I can directly use this concept or this component to load the families into my project. Okay, so this one, okay, the software is not exporting the file yet. Okay, so this will be the idea on first step. Okay, for example, I have another type of file that focus on mechanical. For example, AHU or chiller or pump or equipment tank. Okay, so these 4 items, how I want to convert it. Okay, because on Inventor itself, you can directly set your connector. Later, I will show on how I put the pipe connector and what will happen on my Revit file, on my Revit project later. Okay, so in order to make it your cable tray, your duct connector or electrical connector, so this will be the solution that very good for those that normally facing the issue. So not familiar with Revit families modeling. Okay, so done exporting. I just need to go to my Revit again. So this will be my parts families, Revit families. So now as you can see my drawing, in my drawing, so I go to floor plans. Okay, again, I go and check this awning. Okay, because this have conflict between sizes, visibility, then I just go to the section box. Okay, so in order to check back your model that you create from your Revit, so what you need to do when you put inside your drawing or your modeling, so later you will see this type of drawing. So I just choose on the face. So place into this area. For example, this area, I just place first. Okay, so I need to check on my at the bottom area here. Okay, so this drawing you can create as detailed as you want from your Inventor, and then go to your Revit to make sure that you can transfer your file from Inventor to Revit file. So next step, that focus on BIM, the focus on, we call it as mechanical design, mechanical equipment. So for this case, I also already create the pressure vessel, the iLogic for this pressure vessel. So in this case, I want to change the size from 1250, the diameter, to 1500, and then hit apply. So later the software will help you to automatically generate again the design, and then the size will be changed over here, and click close. Right, same concept, same method. Again, environment, BIM content. Okay, and then make sure that you choose this item first. So for each equipment or for each item from your Revit or from your Inventor, so you need to specify the location of your pipe connector. So for this case, I want to put the pipe connector for it because I want to make sure that later when I put into Revit, Revit can directly connect a pipe. So for this case, I just need to click on this pipe connector. So without calculating or without measuring, I just can simply click on this face. Right? So what will happen next? So the diameter automatic detect. And for this case, I want to change the to flip the direction. So I just need to click on here. So because Revit have the system that we can create, all the system will be appear here. So the domestic cool water, domestic hot water, or hydronic return supply and sanitary. So this will be the normal Revit system that you can create from your Revit. But from Inventor itself, you can directly do the pipe connector directly from here. So just use this pipe connector symbols, choose the location of your pipe connector, and then make sure that you choose the hydronic. For example, I choose hydronic return. Okay, over here also you can also specify the information that you want to change. The flow, okay, the loss method, if there, then you can specify specific loss, how much, the slope adjustment, and also the additional information which is you just type in into here. So for example, I just type in here, this nozzle are using pressure class. So I'm using 300 pressure class and using FF facing. So that will be the example of description that I put. Okay, after I done with this location, and I can continue with another location. Okay, so just wait. I need to go to another location. So this will be the first one. The second one will be here. And for this case, also the same method, pipe connector, choose inside here, change here to return also, and then click apply. Right, so next at this bottom area, I want to also put the pipe connector, just simply click and choose. So this one is supply, for example. Okay, for example only. Okay, and hit OK. Right, so I have one equipment or one tank that have 3 pipe connector. So how this tank will look on, will be how this file or how this family's letter will be integrated with my Revit file, Revit project. So the step here, after I done with this thing, I just can click on this export building component. So again, first you need to shrink wrap first. So, but for this case, I want to exclude certain things because I don't want to send this full design, okay, into the Revit BIM. So for this case, I want to exclude all these item. So what I need to do, I just can simply click on this select to exclude. Click on here, 1 and 2 and 3 here. So all item that I select to exclude will be disappear and will not show on your later on your Revit families. So after you're done with your shrink wrap method, just hit OK. And one more time, you just need to click again later after the software shrink wrap for you. So this model, okay, you need to click again export building components. All right, so inside this method, okay, so you also can do very detailed component from your, for example, you have this type of pressure vessel. So I say first, okay. So for example, you have a very detailed pressure vessel, you want to create to do a section cut or to create a very detail with a sheet metal. So you can use Inventor to do it. Okay, so to export into your Revit, to make sure that your file can be open for your Revit, so what you can do, you can directly use Bim content. So this will be very good news for everyone that are dealing, normally they are creating the detailing using other software, for example, other CAD software, 3D modeling software. Okay, and then you need to redo again into your Revit. So that will be the disadvantage, and you need to spend 2 different times to make sure that your file can be as a production drawing and also can be as a BIM drawing, BIM modeling, right? BIM families. Okay, for this case, I already done with 1 project. Okay, 1 families. So now I want to put this drawing into a new, very fresh drawing. Okay, very fresh modeling, which is using my project. And I use a system of directly plumbing template. Okay, because plumbing are focused on the simple, we call it as for piping only. So floor plan plumbing, just need to click on this component, make sure that I choose the right families, which is this one. Okay, so my families will be look like this. Okay, I can put it into 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I see in try to view in a 3D, in a 3D view. So what happened into your item here? All right, so I need to redo again because the connector is missing. So let me check first. So the connector should be here. Okay, but it's okay. I try to just import whatever file that the same file that I already converted earlier. So what I need to do, I just need to click on this component, load families again. So just look into my file, which is I save here. So this PC. Give me a second to upload it. Right, so in order to make it your file drawings very perfect, so you need to save your file properly. So make sure that you use my idea or my suggestion, you can save into a Revit folder, the Revit families folder inside there. Then you make it as a converted file. So this will be the folder that I create, pressure vessel, workspace, and this iLogic pressure vessel here. So I try to put into my drawing over here, 1 and 2 and 3. So this will be the I already converted earlier. So inside your Revit, you will see this connector, right? So I do believe the system that you create from your mechanical or plumbing, you need to create a system. So it means you need to have a mechanical equipment, and also after done, you need to have a features, valve, the accessory, and also the fitting. So in order to use this model, so what I need to do, I just need to click on these symbols, draw a pipe. So 1, 2. So for example, these 2. So because this drawing are using MEP and currently I'm using the medium level detail, so I need to change into fine to see the piping. So same goes to this area. If I want to create a pipe from here, I just need to draw pipe and directly can continue your drawing. So this one is not matching from the standard, these 2, because the connection between your end pipe and also the nozzle. Okay, you can change also later. Right? So after you're done with these 2 steps or this method, you can continue with your full detail design. So this one and also this one. Okay, also this one. then you can connect with this view. Okay, because this one is not connected yet, so I just need to make sure that this have a little bit extra. Okay, so just need to click here and then go again to this view. Okay, make sure that I right click into this symbol to draw a pipe, then connect with my piping over here. Okay, we'll automatically connect everything. So from Inventor, what you can do your plumbing, and also you can do your equipment, and also, for example, you want to do valve, you can also do as a valve. Okay, so that will be the idea for first mechanical, which is a plumbing. Okay, for the second idea, if you have some design, something like this, the chiller plan. Right, so for this design, you have a few sections that you want to consider. Okay, the first section, for example, here I want to put as again pipe connector. Okay, because this area I have connected with the equipment inside here, because I want to make sure that after I done with my design, what can I do? I can do bill of material for my full design. Okay, before I convert into Revit. Okay, because when you do your Revit modeling, okay, for example, you have a screw, you cannot calculate that things. It's hard to calculate. You can calculate, but it's hard to calculate. So using this method, you can do as detailed as you want, and then change the level of detail later on. Okay, and also you can use shrink wrap. Click on this environment BIM content again. All right, so this will be the idea on how we create your BIM mechanical products. So you can set the pipe connector on this view only first. So this nominal diameter will be 28, so in mm unit. So this will be as a sanitary. For example, I just click on here and hit OK. Okay, for this chiller. So what next if I have a ducting area, or if I have the conduit, cable tray, and also electrical? So I also can click and do the electrical. Later the Revit software, Revit family will trace all the connector, your MEP connector from your Revit stuff. Okay, the step will be continue the same. Export, shrink wrap again, and then you export it again, save as Revit families. So this will be the idea on how you can use the solution. We call it as from this Revit the MEP solution, which you need to have a detailed Revit, okay, to create a conceptual design, the design details and fabrication, how the manufacturer things, or for example, how the valve, how the AHU are, and also the chiller been created in details, so that everyone will need to go to this product design manufacturing collection. Okay, so if you are focused on creating a system, a piping system, then you need to have Revit. But if you're focused on create the item, the Revit families, so I will like to suggest you to use Inventor, because you can do as detailed as you want using Inventor itself. Okay, so over here you can continue your piping and so on. Right, so inside Revit itself, they already have the valve and also the fitting. Okay, so how you want to import, or because over here when you click on this here on this architectural component, so you can see they will have a few parts. This one is a very basic parts. How I want to put the quite detailed parts already preset, or when you install the Revit, you will already get it. So you need to go to here, click on this valve. Okay, this symbol icon, the command is PA, pipe accessory. Okay, you need to load first, make sure that you load, and make sure that you go to your folder and load from that specific folder. All right, so so I go to the next agenda, which is question and answer. So I believe that will be my presentation. So I see in chat they will have one question. Inventor software not inside AEC collection. Yes, Inventor software is a different bundle of software which is inside Product Design Manufacturing Collection, PDMC. Okay, Inventor will be inside here. Okay, this will be the solution for Revit, the AEC collection, and this will be the solution for Inventor, Product Design Manufacturing Collection. Okay, so my suggestion for those, normally when I do presentation to, or when I do the demo for client, so I will like to suggest for those that are purchasing, for example, they purchase 2 AEC because they are dealing with a BIM project. So normally I will like to suggest to add one more product design manufacturing collection to create a detailed design. And because some cases you need to do the stress analysis. Okay, some cases client are requesting the stress analysis from your pipe, from your flanges and flanges. Okay, for example, you're a piping designer, so client requests that stress analysis. So using this bundle, this product design manufacturing collection, so normally people will create a model from Inventor, transfer to Revit, and from your Inventor itself, you just need to use Inventor Nasran to create FEA analysis. Inventor Nasran. Okay, so that will be the idea on how we are dealing with one drawing, one software, and another software. So I still wait for another question. If there are any question you want to ask, you can put it into chat. So before I forget, then make sure that you go to our website here. So this will be our website, acadsystems.com. So this will be the topics that we cover today, mechanical BIM project. And you just can scroll at the bottom. Okay, click on this, find us on the YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe and also click on this bell button. Okay, before I end this session, I still wait. Okay, so no more question. So over here from our YouTube channel, we already post every free online lesson. Okay, we put here. So every video you can study over here. For example, you want to learn about Revit MEP, you just look for Revit MEP. Okay, they will have plenty of free online lesson that might be related to your topics, Revit MEP, electrical and plumbing system. So you just click here and watch the video. Right, so thanks everyone for watching our free online lesson, and I hope you are now clear on your design and on how to create your mechanical BIM product and transfer to your Revit BIM. Okay, they will have one more thing. Right, thank you everyone, and make sure that you keep wearing mask, stay safe, and see you next time. Right, bye-bye.